Hello again, everybody. My name is Mark and we are back for more lessons. So we are still in the book Speak Out Pre-Intermediate. Now before anything else, I would like to ask you a few questions, okay? So try to pause the video so that you'll have time to answer my questions, okay? So question 1. What are the things you always do every day? Okay, what are the things you always do every day? And question 2, well, what do you usually do after dinner? Okay, what do you usually do after dinner? Alright, so after answering those questions, we will now continue with today's chapter. It is 2.3 and the title for this chapter is I like working outside. Okay, I like working outside, so outside work. Right, so if you have your book with you, you can open it up and try to follow us with today's review. Alright, you can open on page 22. Okay, so today's vocabulary. Okay, it's about types of work. Okay, types of work. We will be discussing these words and try to explain and try to give some examples. Okay, so let's go. Number 1, sales and marketing. Of course, it involves selling some products, and marketing, you need to advertise your products. Okay, try to let the people know about your product and let the people know that you are selling that product. Okay, sales and marketing, it actually involves retail. Retail is about buying a large quantity of the product and selling it in small pieces. Okay, so it's there. It's sales and marketing. It involves retail. Okay, let's try to think of jobs that are connected with these. Let's say sales rep. Okay, can you remember our previous lesson? Sales representative, store owners. Okay, they are involved in this type of jobs. Okay, marketing, let's say, you know, they make ads. Okay, billboards, like that. Okay, so next, education, of course, teaching and learning. All right, so in this field, teacher, me. Okay, I'm part of this work. Okay, education, students, right? So tutors, they are part of this one. Okay, next, accounts. So it involves money. Okay, so accounts, accountants, bankers, right? Bookkeepers, they are here in accounts. Okay, next is the entertainment industry. Okay, entertainment industry, of course, they are there to entertain, to make people happy. Okay, actors, actresses, singers. Okay, yes, they are entertainment industry. Okay, next is the fashion industry. Of course, the models. Okay, the models, they are in the fashion industry. Okay, next, the tourist industry. Okay, so the tour guides. All right, so the tourist stores. Okay, the shops that sells postcards and keychains about the place. Okay, so tourist industry. All right, next is the food industry. Okay, it deals with food. So example, chef. Chef is the one who cooks the food. Okay, waiters, waitresses. Okay, so they are in the food industry. Okay, so now let's try to pronounce each word, and you can repeat after me or you can read with me. Okay, let's start. Sales and marketing, retail, education, accounts, the entertainment industry, the fashion industry, the tourist industry, the food industry. Okay, so you can pause the video and rewind if you want to practice more on the pronunciation. Again, you can think of jobs that are connected with these types of work. Alright, so you can try to make a sentence as well. Okay, for example, teacher belongs to the education industry, like that. Alright, so let's proceed to the part 2 of this chapter. Learn to respond and ask more questions. Okay, respond and ask more questions. So in your book, you can actually try to read on page 23. It is in 6A. There's a short dialogue, and try to practice reading that. Okay, so for example, the comments. Okay, responding to a statement or questions. Very common. Oh, I see. Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh, I see. That sounds interesting. Oh, great. Right. That's great. That's awesome, right? Like that. So when you try to, I see. Okay. That sounds interesting. Right? That's great. That's right. So it's always good to use that these expressions. These are very common, so that you will try to build a connection between the speaker and you, right? So follow-up questions as well. It is important in responding to questions and statements. Okay, so how do you do a follow-up question? You always put so, right? So how does it work, right? So what is it about? So something, and then you ask. Okay, all right, so you can try to use these. For example, I will try to read the dialogue, the short dialogue in your book. Okay, for example, person A. But during the holiday, you try out a different job, your dream job. Okay. Oh, I see. That sounds interesting, right? So it's like, oh, right. So if you can't stand your job anymore, you can try something new. All right, great. So how does it work? The holiday is usually just one weekend. You work one-to-one with an expert who shows you how to do the job. Right. Okay, right. Say, for example, you want to be a cheesemaker. You spend a weekend with the real cheesemaker who teaches you all about cheeses. Okay, that's great. So how many jobs can you try? Okay, so you can try it. That's great. So how many jobs can you try? I've looked over their website. There's a lot actually. You can try over 75 jobs. Okay, so you can try to respond and ask more questions when you're talking to somebody. Okay, so again, try to practice these. Try to talk to your classmates, to your friends, and try to practice every time they say something good. Oh, great. I see. Oh, that's right. That's great. So what is it about? So, and then try to have follow-up question to make the conversation interesting. Okay, don't try to cut the conversation just saying yes, no. Okay, it's always good to ask follow-up questions. So what is it about? So what is that? Like that. So try to ask so that you'll have more it's better conversation. Okay, so yes, again, that's it for today. If you want to try to review again, you can pause the video and rewind. But before I let you go, I want to ask you a few questions. Okay, so first question, do you like taking risk? Okay, do you like trying to leap and taking the giant step of faith, right? So next, tell me about the last time you took a risk. All right, tell me about the last time you took a risk on doing something. All right, so you can write your answers in the comments below, or you can tell me your answers personally by visiting me here in Royal English. Right? Again, my name is Mark, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.